Всем привет, кто будет смотреть в повторе. Подписываемся, ставим лайки. Это нужно для развития канала. Сегодня я решил пройти GreedFall. Я когда-то очень-очень давно ее проходил. И от того, что очень много времени прошло, я ее забыл. Я решил ее пройти еще раз. И это было очень-очень давно. Так, что у нас по графике? Наивысшее, наивысшее, наивысшее. Разрешение. Ну, все. Так, вечер в хату. Мгм. Хорошо. Выберем обычную. Озвучка, к сожалению, тоже английская. Чё вы на дверь смотрите? Ха, не могли бы немного выпрямиться? Вот так? Да-да. Подбородок пониже, взгляд немного вправо. А, сейчас, наверное, портрет делать. Так, готовые варианты. Я сходил в душ, помыл голову, господи, как это такой кайф. После больницы, конечно. Я ж тоже тогда, когда выписался, сразу в больницу погнал. Лицо. Какое мне нравится лицо. Такое невинное, блядь. Угу. Такой мачо. Лысый, сходи попысы. Хочу вот тут. Так, брови. Цвет волос. О. Какие у меня, наверное, вот такие. Так, кто я буду? Я, кажется, в первый раз проходил за воина. Были какие-то моменты непонятные. Я не помню, в чем там суть, к сожалению. Взлом, наука, ремесло, энергичность, сила, выносливость, меткость, ловкость, духовная сила. Ну давай, ладно, инженер. Меткость, ловкость, сила воли. Это чисто только ловкость, да, мы качаем? Одно очко у меня есть, да? Харизма. Наука, взлом, интуиция. 1 очко взлома. Места с ресурсами. Позвольте изготовить простые улучшения брони. Еще несколько минут, у вас такое необычное лицо. Честное слово, это комплимент. Милорд. Мне как, лучше читать или люди сами прочитают? В чем суть? Я не помню. Честно.
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you? Of course not. Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is.
Мне лучше читать или что?
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry, I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Telemi and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name.
Ну просто кому-то нравится, я знаю, а кому-то нет.
I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lord. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir. Truly, I must be going.
My lord, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish this.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
Так, резкость вроде ничего. Компас. Основные дополнительные задания. Пауза. Инвентарь. Какие-то боеприпасы. Что-то меч качества. Урон. О, какой-то меч. За DLC, что ли? У тебя проблемы с быстрым чтением. Когда как? И от игры отвлекаться будешь. Вот этот второй мы выберем, получается. Пушка есть даже какая-то. Но она хуже, но она пробивает броню. Так, костюм удачи. Ух ты. А, это как с картинки. Ну давай. Но мне кажется, это для начала нечестно будет как читы. Потому что они гораздо сильнее. Шея, ничего нету, да? О, барон прям, блядь. Сколько тут FPS? Не показывает, поговорить. Милорд. Карта, что тут вообще ничего не понятно. Пока что. На контрол меч. Бой почему-то. А можно как-то его убрать? Непонятно. На shift бегать. Мы не туда. Оп.
Hey! Green blood!
Cut.
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as you'll go.
Well, enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Ha! Kurt! I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see.
Давай проверим. Тренировка какая-то. Зелье 3. Основная атака, контрол, дополнительная атака. Защита. Правая кнопка. Докажите Курту, что вы умеете драться. Ай! Критическая пауза на пробел. Самоисцеление, тап, пробел. Чтобы поместить, нажмите тап и пробел, откройте меню. Ну. Привязать. Все, нет. Победил.
You defend yourself well, Greenblood. One might think you had a proper master of arms.
The best.
You already training for your new post of legate? Don't tire yourself. Flattery'll get you nowhere. But for the fight, you have remembered your basics. Your performance just got you out of a final lesson.
Выпускный экзамен.
Unless you want to go through the paces again before we depart.
Нет, не хочу.
No, thanks all the same. I've quite a few tasks to check off my list before we depart.
And here you are already assuming your political functions. And in a hurry. Always too busy.
Почему мне бородку нельзя
If
было
you ever want to
выбрать?
go over your basics later,
Какая
visit
тут
one of our
зараза,
barracks
что
on
ли?
the Isle.
Что-то
You'll
такое.
always find a training partner to give you a friendly fight.
I'll remember that. Thanks. Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Конечно, лицо у него.
You know I get
глаза
by with very
узкие.
little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
On the contrary, I'm thrilled that both you and Sir de Corsilion are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Ah, so the old goat is coming too. And there I was thinking I would die of boredom on the trip. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I have no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
Так. Прощаться с матерью. А тут чё? Химик. Лекарь. Открыть.
What
Ого.
is this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
Слепая?
I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill.
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never
Про
be able to
какое-то
return in time
лекарство
to...
I
речь.
know. But it brings me comfort to know my son has left on a mission to heal his people. Come now.
Какая-нибудь хворь.
Time for you to take leave. Here, take this with you.
Медальон.
What is it?
A
No,
family
Dutch.
heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck. All my blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
Да. А раньше много болезней вылечить нельзя было. Сейчас хоть как-то. Но за деньги, да? Оп, ля шляпу напялил. Нихуя себе. Левый shift, на Z ходить. Мгм.
Kurt, it's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship. that'll be
Почему
taking us.
зеленокожий?
This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You're right. Maybe he's already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
В группу. Он у нас отношение подозрительность. Все виды холодного. Особые приемы для любого оружия. Ближний бой. И шляпа. Ну, подтвердить. Договориться с продавцом.
Where would you like to begin?
I've been
Так,
asked to pay visits to the
мне-
ambassadors of Teleme and the Bridge Alliance before our departure.
Так,
Their dwellings are not far from here.
сообщить
We could go there
послу
first.
о своем
Very well.
отъезде.
Do you think
Сообщить
Constantine
послу.
will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know.
Разные
but it's
послы.
certainly worthy
Пойдем
of
сначала
inspection.
сюда, что поближе. Тут спуска нету. Ягоды.
To my and death to the others!
Ай! Ну, попали. Не видел. Я думал, он умер. Кто это такие? Монеты, боеприпасы. Плащ на продажу, наверное. Сапоги и золото. Некоторые предметы помещаются в снаряжение. А вот сейчас я не могу ХП восстановить без аптечки. Сюда нельзя. Зелье магии, боеприпасы. Да бля. Случайно нажал. Дом семьи. Налево. Это дверь вот сюда.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tirfredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it. And perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that. But I'm sure my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You're hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do.
Сеть.
How is Thélème faring on Tirfredi?
We built a
Ну, это не
I must be
важно.
going. Farewell, Excellent.
Так. Тут у нас сообщить мостовый альянс. Наверное, тоже задание даст. Чё тут жгут? Трупы? Да. Ну чё там? Там круг просто, да? Боль усиливается, кишки словно в узел стянуло. Работать в лавке становится труднее. Понятно. Наверное, перед отъездом пару квестов, типа, сделать. Как обучение.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tirfredi. My cousin Constantine is about to take up office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me...
Тут никого нету, у кого ты спрашиваешь. Потери кадров 0. Не знаю.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and
Ну, я
our
вот на
own at the
картинку
same
смотрю,
time.
вроде
In
ничего.
any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
И сейчас лагает.
Would you be so kind as to tell me what you know about the Bridge Alliance?
With pleasure. A legate needs to know the history and strengths of his allies. The alliance was sealed by several nations of the Bridge around 200 years ago. The greatest of our cities, Al-Saad, became the capital, and a council formed from the different nations now rules. This union was originally put into place to better resist the appetites for conquering our neighbors. But our ancestors quickly realized that the union had also strengthened us economically and culturally. And of course, exchanges in knowledge were strongly encouraged from the outset. Today, it is by no means an overstatement to claim that the Bridge Alliance leads our world in
Спасибо за
science
лайк.
and exploration. Each day, we push the limits of our understanding further in each and every domain.
В каком моменте у тебя лагало? Да нет, картинка вообще супер плавная. Анжел? Вообще стрим пропал.
I need to be going. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, goodbye. Так. Найти шарлатана, договориться с продавцом, найти контрабандистов. Так, по прямой. А как все взять сразу нельзя? Дверь направо, как сады Придонии.
It's blocked.
Что-то мешает.
It's blocked.
Впереди торговец, что ли? Тут у нас туберкулезники. Улучшение прочерк. Тут все то же самое, ладно.
Are your boots worn? Welcome. It's such a pleasure. Have you seen it?
Что я могу продать? Вот это. Угу. Угу. Так. Что тут за дверь? Неотправленное письмо. Короче, тут пока ловить нехуя.
Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still, this little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malico. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malico isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A phial only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely everything.
except the Malachor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malachor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take 2.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now! There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is.
Оп.
He's our man, no doubt.
His speech is well polished.
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Are
Спросите
there any nasty
побольше.
side effects with this?
There are none.
Ну, короче,
Will you
пить.
drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now, I saw you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
Зелье ярости, руда, перчатки. Зелье где взять? Че он горит? Не пойму. Я что, нашел зелье или нет? Что-то я провтыкал.
Have you finally made up your mind?
Показать флакон с
I
лекарством.
happen to have a vial of medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I'm gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, you don't have the right.
Damnation. He got away. He can't have gone far.
Сбежал.
Before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found.
Конечно, не проделано все
He
это.
won't leave the city without his belongings.
Ну? Да иди.
Good day, tavern keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Шарлатан. Ключ от кладовой. Понятно от чего.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that has found you. Have you seen the mob that is gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he is the one who sent me.
Sahin. Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me, coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set off a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy. To criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners, making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the Malachor they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred. Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled, but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder? That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. The mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you're hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, sir?
Арестовать.
I'm sorry, but I don't trust you. I'm going to deliver you to Dr. Sahin.
Sir, I beg you to spare me.
I've heard enough. You're under arrest.
How unjust.
Арестовать. Прикольно. Ну, телепорт.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
I tracked down your man near the coin guard barrack.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated. He is hiding in a room in the Coin Guard Tavern.
Why didn't you have him arrested?
Angry citizens have gathered round the building. They have sworn to avenge themselves after discovering his fraud. I decided it better to avoid the mob. But if you wish to capture him alive, I advise you hurry.
Governor Buren will be happy to learn that a legate with great assiduity will soon be joining the island of Tirfredi. Thank you for your help, Excellency, and allow me to offer you this modest present for your voyage.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
50 монет.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
Второй уровень. И что он мне дает? Правовое содружество. 1 очко. Острый клинок. Ловушки, точная калибровка. Ну, вот это острый клинок пока возьмем. Тут нет ничего, тут нет ничего. Тут что? Кодекс. Снаряжение, шляпу поменять. Этот меч самый лучший. Потом... Они одинаковые, да? Все одинаковые. Ну, это понятно. Топ-квесты все выполнить и потом только стартовать тогда. Ой, тут что? Договориться с продавцом. Господин Декурс. Что тут перелезть, типа? Ага.
The merchant is there. To my help! And death to the others!
Не пропустил, да? Ух ты, бля!
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Ой. Сейчас мы с механикой познакомимся хоть немножко.
The merchant is there.
А где? Тогда я нарвался на них вот тут.
To my help! Death to the others!
Чтобы он не стрельнул.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Ну. Монетки. Перчатки. Тут ничего такого нету, есть что-то. Янтарь. И многое другое.
Good day, good sir. How might I be of service?
Слепой тоже.
You can start by explaining to me why you refuse to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, sir. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm just an agent. And I'm only obeying orders.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain. It's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders. Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
Ну пока нормально.
This whole
всё.
story
Может,
sounds
YouTube для
suspicious and
канала.
stinks of a scandal. You're demanding a second payment but refuse to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
Харизма, запугать, предложить взятку. Угрожать тюремным заключением.
I don't think you understand who you're dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lord de Sardet, nephew of the Prince d'Orsay and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable, especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion, theft. You know as well as I that the congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
That is a shame. Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise, without delay. Unless you'd rather your master is hung and that you finish your days in prison.
As you request, my lord. I shall go immediately and ask that these crates be delivered to the attendant.
Now that's a wise decision.
Thank you. I was beginning to think this would never end. You're certainly honoring your new title. Bravo! The quartermaster must be expecting us.
Так. Поговорить с квартирмейстером казарм. Сейчас направо.
Are your boots worn through?
Sir de Sardet, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes, we were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't completely finished, Kurt.
Blast me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tier 4D as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, now, if he finds an alternative solution that is less, illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not.
Оружие
But
переправить.
this cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
Так, пока никого нет, еще быстренько воды попью. А что такое буква Е? Какая-то специальная атака. А это кто такой? Много вопросиков. Логово бандитов. Предлагаю пойти туда. И отпиздить Я же защищаю этот город как-никак. Это где? Вот дальше. Мой брат Константин.
Do you hear that?
Yes, that's Constantine's voice. It's coming from the upper floor. It sounds as if he's locked up.
And I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch it.
Negotiation may be the solution. As you say, this breed of brutes won't spit on ransom money.
Да не буду я никого
What a
подкупать.
waste. I'd rather sneak around them than give half a coin to these seedy fellows.
Лучше всех перебить. И опыт за это получить. То гений, я гений. Это типа 2 захода, да? Это скрытно, а это в лицо, наверное. Мы пойдем пиздиться. На С скрытность.
It's obvious that he's a noble, a rich man. He needed to be taught a lesson, but it's better we grab some coin. To my house, and death to the others!
Почему, когда чел на полу, он его не бьет? Ну и кого тут бояться? Ой.
Greenblood, do you need something?
I wondered if...
I hope. And
I must leave you.
Ну-ка, отойди. О, назад там что-то есть. Прикольно, телепортируется. Челик телепортируется. Тут поднять нечего. А, вон он там что-то. Константин. Типа я мог вот тут выйти, да, потихоря. Но мы же не слабаки. Там Константин. Открыть ключом. Первый уровень взлома.
Well, this has been monumentous, gentlemen, but I have more important things to attend to. An island to govern, treaties to sign, riches to expedite, and a demanding father to impress. Constantine, it's me! My dear cousin! Oh, my lucky star! Always there to pull me out of my fight.
Well, I do what I can. We're departing soon. Your father wasn't pleased by your absence this morning.
Have you ever seen him happy about anything when it comes to me? You know what he thinks of me.
He cares about you. I know that. He appointed you governor, didn't he?
He is ridding himself of a source of constant disappointment. Enough said. Today we set sail for adventure.
Это что, как татушка или
If you
чё?
only knew how these river scum treated me. Do me a courtesy, good cousin. Now that we stand boldly
Ключ
alongside
от
the
камеры
brave Kurt,
Константина, а я вообще ее взломал, я понял.
there's no one left to pay. Your Highness.
Залутать нечего.
The brave Kurt and your cousin have already settled the
Ничего.
bills.
Really now? What a shame. I would have loved to have seen that. We've nothing left to do then than to board our ship. An adventure awaits us at the end of the street.
Сундук. Старый комбинезон. Выберите Константина. Чего? Как? Господи. Угу. Константин. А то как бомж. Блять, опять не туда. Мгм. Так, тут выхода никакого, да? Покрутить нельзя? Прыгать нельзя, я понял. Херово. Так, тут нам налево, да? Наш корабль, что ли?
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life. There are some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sardet, the prince's nephew. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship, not a boat.
Apologies.
Constantine d'Orsay, future governor of Tir Freddy. I'm enchanted, Captain. I am eager to board your ship.
Enchanted as well, Your Highness. I hope you enjoy your voyage.
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
Помощь с
I have a favor
товаром.
to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship's hold.
Impossible. You're too late for that. All merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority, and the formalities are long. So, unless you're asking me to turn smuggler and hide contraband on my vessel.
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few crates after all.
Well then, they'll have to wait. The next ship for New Serene leaves in a month.
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these crates on board?
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you, my quartermaster is a half-crazed bridge troll. He's gotten into his head that a gang of ruffians want to use my ship to pass contraband over to Tir Freddy. He's placed guards where our cargo is being held before being loaded. All that is not in the warehouse, and noted on the manifest, will be left on the docks. Sorry, but your crates are gonna have to wait until the next ship sets sail.
Sorry, Kurt. At least we tried.
The commander is gonna have my head. I'm sure that's what he wanted in giving me this impossible task.
Чё за я?
We're going to have to doctor the manifest ourselves. It must be at the Harbour Master's office. Be back soon, Captain.
За е. Чё такое? Да опять 10 минут пропустила. Да ладно, ничего особого.
Let's take a look around the building. We might find a less conspicuous entrance.
Where is the manifest to be found?
I've already been to the port authorities. They keep the official documents upstairs.
To my help! And death to the others!
Блять, репутация. Народу нет, что-то не любят такие. Ну, именно такой, потому что она не хайповая. Ее никто не гуглит, скорее всего. Вот и все. Что ты мне предлагаешь бросить? Что с игрой? Да.
If you wore a Naught uniform and you were able to keep your mark hidden from them, they might let us in, unless we just offered them a drink.
О, блять. Сразу, ребята, ты просто заходили, здоровались. Ну, сегодня никто не здоровался, насколько я помню. Костюм навров мне нужен. Как мне понять? А у меня его нету, один хер. Надо искать способ проникнуть туда.
Do you have any idea how to get in there without being noticed?
Let's take a look around the building. We might find a less conspicuous entrance.
Так, это еще один вход, да? Но он закрыт. Просто тогда надо в КС подмешать снотворное. Избавиться от охраны склада. Если чувствуете, зачем бросать из плеч. Я просто думал, хоть кто-то придет. Ну, сегодня просто пораньше завершу все, чтобы поспать. Фу.
Halt! The warehouse is off limits. Move along.
Did you hear the bell?
The bell? Of the port authorities?
Of course. We're not in Teleme, you know. You better get going. The Harbour Master is ringing it. All the Nauts must rendezvous at the port authority immediately. Must be something serious.
О, снился вчера. Ну, сегодня да.
We're done for. Come on, we need to move fast.
Be off with you. I'll watch over the warehouse in your absence.
The path is clear. We should notify the men. They need all the time they can get.
Чё, куда, кого, куда иду, не понимаю наполовину. Поговорить с грузчиками, подмешать снотворную выпивку. Чего вообще происходит? И что вчера не так было? Ну, не знаю, устал. Вчера сразу не смог уснуть. Подмешать снотворное. А при чем здесь это место? Алкоголь со снотворным. Количество 0. Бутылка бренди, зелье сна. Зелья сна нету, бренди нету. Следовательно, мне нужен торговец. Торговец у нас он там.
Welcome. It's such a pleasure. Have you seen it?
Бутылка бренди. Зелье сна. Вот навра. Броня навров плюс 36, кстати. На секундочку. Сколько? 258. Так, продажа.
Thank you for your visit. Welcome. It's such a pleasure to have you.
А по оружию чё? Плюс 4, плюс 9. Ох, это двухручный. Кольцо священника. Кольцо божественной магии. Короче, пока ничего. Низкий уровень науки, замечательно. Так, П, Курт, Вурт. У них все занято, да? У них все очки распределены, да? Беда. Если бы я знал, я бы качнул науку.
Captain, sir, we were given orders to wait here with the merchandise.
You're going to have to wait. We need to find a way to clear the access to the warehouse.
Короче, я понял, надо проникнуть и все. Каким путем? Хер его знает, ладно. Там, если мы заходим, нас палят сразу. Тут один
I've already been
стоит.
to the port authorities. They keep the official documents upstairs.
А одежда у меня... Этот просто стоит. Бля. Надеюсь, прокатит. И он не решит пойти. О, нормально. Стелсик. Не знаю, под КС. Посмотрим по времени. И куда мне надо идти? Мне надо вообще назад. Блять, пизда. Надо было наверх, когда поднялся, и сразу налево. И мне не надо было из того региона выходить тогда. Это который момент? Я чуть не пойму. Сейчас еще чуть-чуть. И пару КС и спать. Надо позвать наших, то есть грузчиков.
Captain, sir, we were given orders to wait here with the merchandise.
The way is clear. It's time to get going.
Do your best to be quick and quiet about it. You won't have much time to move it.
Don't you be worrying now. We're off.
The warehouse is at the end to the right there. You can't miss it.
Move out. Quick steps.
Так. И остается документ.
Where is the manifest to be found?
I've already been to the port authorities. They keep the official documents upstairs.
Давай. Быстрее. Здесь тут никого хоть не будет. Ну, хоть взлом не зря вкачал. Сундуки ломаю.
Here's the ship's manifest. We only need to add our merchandise to the list.
Ключ от тюрьмы. Подделать записи. Подделал. Дальше надо выйти. Расследовать исчезновение Юнги. И найти контрабандиста. Блять, а вот сейчас он тут не тут будет. Бля. Парни, съебываем. Сейчас дождемся, тот поднимется. Начнет спускаться, я за ним пойду и выйду. Видишь, еще какие-то отношения между фракциями есть. Что-то тот хуй не поднимается. Ну, прошел. Так, и исчезновение Юнги. Тюрьма Навров. Мне, может, ключик этот дали неспроста. Тут они охраняют. А тут я видел, можно зайти. Цветы. Боярышника, барбарики.
I've
seen a few escapes in my time, but I never thought I'd see someone go to all this trouble to break into a prison.
И там выход на улицу, да? Почему не могу открыть? Странно. А вон матрос. Часть мамы попью, стрим не выключаю, просто немного отвлекусь. Да, хорошо. Так я же ключ от тюрьмы взял. В чем прикол? В портовой тюрьме новой сирены. Ну. Контора капитана порта. Как мне эту юнгу этого найти? Расследовать исчезновение юнги, найти контрабандиста. Сообщить капитану, что... И в ту сторону. Вы готовы к отплытию. Приятного, кстати.
Sir? Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. I'm still without news of my cabin boy.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last...
It's been 2 days since I've had any... It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free... But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must...
Does the boy know anyone?
Other than fellow Nords? I don't think so. But...
Does the boy know anyone?
Other than fellow Nords? I don't think...
This Jonas.
In tradition, we are all as you wish.
Короче, никто ничего.
Have you seen it?
Take as long as it's in the port. I ask.
A couple of heretics are planning on leaving.
Just so we of course refuse. I'm sorry, but we won't.
What do you mean?
That.
Спросить контрабандиста и еретиках.
Еще
квесты.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler.
He's a captain.
Будь здоров, спасибо, пожалуйста.
And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his jail.
Там что спасти контрабандиста? Спросить.
Are you the smuggler?
You snuck yourself in here just to ask me that question? If this is some sort of trick to get me to admit to some crime, you are truly twisted.
You can see for yourself that I'm no Nord. Come now. Are you the one I'm looking for?
I'm already locked up. What more do I risk? Yes, I am a smuggler. But I'm not the only one in this city.
I'm searching for a couple fleeing to Leme. They're trying to leave the city discreetly. Have they contacted you?
You certainly can't imagine I'm going to answer you without getting something in exchange. I don't really think of my clients as kin, but I'd never betray any of them for free.
A real saint you are. How about your freedom in exchange for your loyalty? Tell me where I can find them and I'll open this cage.
That works for me. Your 2 Telemites are hidden in a warehouse behind this very prison. They must be waiting for me. You might want to be quick about it. If the Nauts get their hands on them, they'll find themselves in this same cage.
Thank you.
Anytime. And these doors? You're gonna open them, right? Thank you, my lord. And don't worry about me. I'll slip outside without being seen.
А теперь можно было открыть дверь. Я чуть-чуть поспешил. И мне все равно на этот склад. Блять. Это другой склад, да? Ну, а тут этих больше не осталось, я понял. Наверху, что ли? Да.
Damnation, we've been found. I told you that the smuggler was not worthy of our trust.
The man to which you are referring was arrested and thrown into prison, but revealed to me your hiding place.
Oh, the traitor!
Have you come to deliver us to the Inquisition then? Please, please, have pity on our souls. We have committed no crime. We are not heretics. We are nothing more than historians.
In that case, why is the ambassador of Thélème so concerned about your teachings? Why is the Inquisition looking for you, and why are you hiding?
Our only error was wanting to publish our work.
It's true. We presented our research, but it didn't please the censor. And here you have the result.
We fled all the way to Serene, thinking we would be safe. But the Inquisition wants to silence us so badly that they followed us here.
Tell me more about your research. What about it is so horrifying that it would provoke such a fuss?
Our work concerned the teachings of St. Lucius.
The disciple of Saint Matthias. The one who returned to Thélème after traveling with his master.
The very same. His writing was carefully preserved, but never seriously studied.
With the discovery of Teofredi, we thought it crucial to take a look at the original text. We wanted to verify if this island could have been the faraway place that he spoke of. The Eden of Saint Matthias.
And? What did you find?
Teofredi is without any doubt the land that our Saint Matthias and his disciples went to. But the text that we discovered was radically different from what we expected to find.
In the original text, St. Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden, of the paradise of the illuminated. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth, which convinced St. Matthias to stay there.
It was written in black and white, and there is no doubt about it. The original was written...
I understand now what this voice from the depths sounds more the...
The sacred texts are always different.
Who were you hoping would give you...
We were hoping to reach that...
Did you try speaking with the censors? You could...
Oh, we have signed already an abjugation. We were even ready to say that we had never seen the true text. Or anything else.
It served no purpose.
I see. Well, you have no other choice but to run and see...
I beg of you, please do not...
I could have a word with the good Dr. Sahin, the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. If he can be persuaded to offer you asylum, you would be saved.
Your goodness honors you. May the illuminated forever...
If I manage to convince the ambassador, you'll need to refrain... Stay here.
Так. Могу я сюда переместиться? Нет. Странно.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
I would like to talk to you about a rather delicate matter.
I am listening.
A couple of historians have made a recent discovery concerning Mateus, the founder of the mythical Thélème. And it seems that this is not to the liking of the Illuminated, or at least his more fervent subjects.
These sinister hypocrites are going to want to burn them at the stake.
Without a doubt. And that's why these poor people are begging you to offer them asylum.
We are willing. Where are they to be found at this time?
At the port of Serene. They were hoping to stow away discreetly on a vessel to Al-Sad.
Very well. I shall send an escort immediately to take them somewhere safe.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
We owe you our lives. We are eternally grateful.
It was nothing. I hope you won't have too much difficulty adapting to your new country.
If you would allow me, I would like to give you this. It's not much, but it is all that we possess.
Farewell.
You have a kind heart, Greenblood. It'll be the end of you, but that doesn't bother me. I wouldn't have wanted those poor buggers to end up on a burning pyre.
И поговорить с послом. Бля, что ему сейчас говорить? Интересно.
Good day, Excellency.
Инквизиция.
Sir de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
It pains me to inform you that the heretics you seek have fled.
Curse them! How could that possibly have happened?
Alas, these renegades have found protection with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. I would not have been able to capture them without risking a diplomatic incident that my uncle would have condemned.
The bridge. I thought as much. Those heretics have turned to them. But I had hoped that you might intervene quickly enough to stop them. It is truly regrettable. We have nothing else to do but pray that the Luminous might shield us from their lies.
Все равно репутация плюс.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
Ладно.
May
Третий
the
уровень.
light guide you, de Sade.
Нормально. Нормально, нормально. Так, П. Нам надо науку. А тут ее нет. Наука у нас вот тут. Позволяет наносить врагам без брони с помощью. Тыры-тыры-ты. И найти мальчишку. Ух ты, 3,5 сразу почти. П. Подозрительность, подозрительность. Чё-то не это. Никак не качается. Если с этими поболтать что-нибудь.
Greenblood, do you need some?
I must leave you.
А, там надо было зайти к страже. А нам по пути. Я видел, была какая-то надпись. Почему-то задания нету. Оп, туда. Казарм по прямой.
So you're back. Right then. What about our business?
We can guarantee that your merchandise will leave with us.
Thank you, Your Excellency. And bravo, Kurt. The commander will be most pleased.
The cargo shall make the voyage. But who will be at its reception once it's arrived?
That shall be your next mission. Once you've reached New Serene, go and find the quartermaster. He will give you new instructions. Until then, I wish you a safe and pleasant voyage, Your Excellency.
Дальше тоже опять ебись. Привет, Жек. А нету никого. Ну, дела, в принципе, хорошо. Немножечко так это устал просто. А так все хорошо. Площадь Сирены. Вон туда я не бегал. Единственное, нет никого, а так все хорошо. Груз монетной стражи. Поговорить с квартирмейстером казарм монетной стражи в Новой Сирене. Я еще туда не попал, судя по всему. А как мне туда попасть? Монетная стража, кладовая, логово бандитов, капитана порта. Где Новая Сирена? Вон там. Ладно. А у тебя какие дела? Решил вот игрушку такую пройти, сюжетную. Но что-то мне подсказывает, что я это зря начал, потому что никто не заходит.
Good day. Someone told me that you're a friend of Jonas's, the young cabin boy who's gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously.
Чем могу помочь? Не знаю, во что играть. А сейчас с этим трудно. Я устал всем тоже. Хорошие игры дорогие и требуют много мощности компьютера.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Boy, I haven't the faintest idea.
Короче, ладно, на этом долго будет.
Maybe boy.
Расскажи.
Never.
Does he know?
Я вчера купил Раст. Какую-то ошибку дает. Ну, ты загугли ее. И от этого отталкиваться надо. Какую ошибку дает? Напиши мне. Может, помогу.
Good day, sailor. I've been told that you know the.
Ну, напиши мне ошибку.
Were you?
Yeah, the other day. And then, well, those.
Why didn't you? Did you report?
Unfortunate cap.
Were you a witness?
Yeah, the other day.
Why didn't you? Did you report?
Unfortunate captain.
Did you? Do you know?
No.
What?
No.
It's just. Did anyone?
There was. I seen them kind of fella now and again.
What do you? Thank you, Lara. I need to be.
Strange story.
Напиши мне ошибку, говорю.
Something isn't right here. I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
Где Новая Сирена? Как туда попасть? Где я по карте не был? Тут вроде больше проходов нет.
Tavern keeper.
I see you're back.
I'm looking for a court.
I wouldn't.
Someone.
Nice.
Where am I?
Here. Anything?
I need to be off.
Goodbye.
Who are you? I don't recognize.
No. Have no fear about that.
It's
for a different reason that I am here. I'm looking for a naut that disappeared 2 days ago. After visiting this establishment. A young cabin boy.
Сейчас.
2 members. What can you tell me?
It just. I wouldn't.
Who?
No, he has.
This man is completely owned by his.
Грузятся файлы. А у тебя видеокарта точно подходит? Да я понял. Жесткий диск в порядке у тебя? И ошибки у тебя нету. Оперативной памяти точно хватает? Как посмотреть? Мой компьютер. Открываешь. Внизу жесткий диск, правая кнопка мыши, свойства. И там будет написано. Вот этот это World не прогугливается почему-то. Есть Assets. STRS сервер. Вижу все. При подключении сервер Rust вылетает без ошибки. Тикни Discord LS. Давай, кидай. Ты. Не-не-не. Сейчас покажу. Смотри. Сейчас у меня тут есть мой компьютер, нет? Этот компьютер, правая кнопка мыши, свойства. И вот установленное УЗУ. Вылетает Rust. Мало оперативки пишет, во-первых. Соединение с интернетом, но навряд ли. Потом попробуй сделать проверку целостности файлов еще раз. Сервер. Ты на любой сервер или только на один пробовал? Провода проверьте. У тебя 16. Ну, это нормально. На любой. Обнови графический драйвер, попробуй. Steam попробуй запустить от имени администратора. Отказ от бета-версии Steam. Фоновые программы. Проверьте целостность файлов, параметр питания, привязку к процессу и для игры. Ага, я понял, что это такое. Виртуальная память. Теперь установите Rust. На вот эту ссылку. Сейчас я тебе кину в LS. Целостность файлов, смотри. Например, вот он у тебя Rust. Правой кнопкой мыши. Ты свойства. Свойства. Установленные файлы и проверить целостность файлов. Ага. Вот. А приоритет выставить. Ща. Приоритет. допустим, вот ты запустил Rust, вот он у меня. Ты нажимаешь диспетчер задач, находишь его, нажимаешь подробно, правой кнопкой мыши подробно, и он у тебя вот он будет. И здесь приоритет на высокий поставить. А что у тебя за проц? Силан? Серьезно? Графический драйвер у тебя NVIDIA или... NVIDIA. Ты заходишь. Вот у тебя вот такая хернюшечка есть. Правая кнопка мыши. GeForce Experience. Драйверы. Ну, вот у меня просто уже есть новый драйвер. Он уже нашелся. Нажимаешь проверить наличие и загрузить, и потом установить. Я устанавливаю обычно в автоматическом режиме. Он сам выбирает, куда его установить. Вот. Но если что, отмотаешь картинку и сделаешь по ней. И писали, что еще переустановить попробовать все-таки. Если нет, напишешь. Ничего, если не получится.
Game. Do you think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
Давай. Да не за что. Я думаю, мы решим с тобой эту проблему на изи.
Might I help you, sir?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter, please.
Oh, I know you. I've seen you at court. You are Lord de Sade. And to what do I owe the honor of your visit, Excellency?
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here, but perhaps I could be of help.
It concerns a delicate matter. We're looking for a missing cabin boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin boy you speak of was not taken. He has simply returned home.
Excuse me, but I'm not sure I understand.
Don't you see, Your Excellency?
Наш сын вернулся в семью.
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband, and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force. If he had joined your husband willingly...
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family?
These witnesses are all in agreement, and it's their testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
What was your son doing on a Naut ship? Why would they have taken him?
It is what they do. Through pacts and contracts, they steal away young children from their mothers.
What are you talking about?
I would have thought that a legate...
Короче, мне просто это не особо интересно.
It sounds like some fear...
И...
With respect.
Да. Что, опять на корабль, типа, бежать? Ну да. Я вот не понимаю. Новая Селена где? Херня какая-то. В тупик прибежал, но не зря. Кш-кш-кш-кш. Ладно, что ты хочешь?
Your Highness, I'm happy. Your absence this morning worried.
Come now, Sir de Corsilion. My father may have...
You might-
Take away the risk and halve the pleasure, de Corsilion. It is the salt of life.
I fear that some of my teachings have been misunderstood. But you wanted to ask me something, de Sade?
What will be your...
Your-
It's... I need to be leaving.
So,
are you ready?
We should be
Да
able to
этому
install
лишь
that.
бы все уехать.
I spoke with a woman who...
Taken?
A contract.
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by them. In some cases, nations... I wouldn't want to never see.
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Nauts?
How I would like my father to be...
Yeah.
I've had a...
What's it, but sir, from...
Are you...
Блин, дополнительное задание уже тошнит.
A father selling his own son for a few boat rides. For ugly. That is ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us.
Чё, в тупик прибегал? Угу. Ой-тю-тю-тю-тю-тю-тю-тю-тю-тю-тю-тю-тю-тю-тю. Ага. Пиздец.
This document mentions another property. A warehouse.
That would be a great place to hide. Shall we take a peek?
Ну, а можно пройти? Спасибо. Площадь князей.
Here we are. Be careful. Fontaine won't be alone. He'll have his henchmen with him.
A handful of underlings don't scare us away. Right, cousin?
Let's just try to remain discreet.
Чё я тут еще? Тут нихуя нет. Угу. А я тут был. Просто я не мог туда зайти.
What are you doing here?
I've come looking for your son. The Naughts are worried about his disappearance.
Those Naughts took him from us, but now we've got him back, and he'll be staying with us.
Will you be so kind as to hear what I have to say, Sir Fontaine? I looked into the contract that binds you to the Naughts. It was indeed you who ceded your son to them in exchange for help with your business with the bridge.
It is so. But that sort of contract is ignoble. I never would have signed it if
Бросай
I had known.
дурное.
Should have thought of that before.
Сейчас миссию вот эту
Breaking the
выполню
contract could
и
have
пойдем.
regrettable consequences for the congregation.
The prince will know how to negotiate with the Naughts. If they take my son back, my wife will die of sadness.
Her sadness would be all the more terrible if she learned of your role in the story. Don't you
Сколько?
think?
Вот, сейчас пару минут осталось.
I beg you.
You're not leaving me with a choice.
Very well. Take the key and take him away.
Тут одни разговоры. Согласен. Заебали уже вообще. Сейчас вот эту миссию сдам и все. Как раз пролог пройду. Господи. Ты в ней играл?
So it's here that our man keeps his son. Abusive fathers.
Who are you?
My name is de Sade. I am legate of the congregation. Your captain has sent me to find you.
And were you able to convince
Не.
my
Ну, мне
father
сейчас
to
все равно
allow me to
стрим
go free?
придется перезапускать
Yes. Even if I had to bend his
с
arm.
другим названием.
That doesn't surprise me. He seemed to have no intention of changing his mind.
Ай,
That's
иди
more-
нахуй. Только Ведьмак. Ну, Ведьмак я уже перепрошел. Дохуя раз. Конечно, Next Gen я бы прошел. Я не играл этот новая графика, которая. Это казарма. У меня 130 часов в нем. Я, короче... Раза 2 или 3 проходил. Ни разу не гуглил концовку, в смысле посмотреть. Вот. Первый раз у меня получилось так, то что я ни с Йеной, ни с Трис. Вот, во второй раз в итоге для себя я принял... нет, до хера раз проходил, 3 минимум. Я и с Йен оставался, и с Трис оставался, и без них оставался. Для меня была лучшая концовка, это... Как дела? Сейчас КС пойду. И последняя хуйня. Торжественный отъезд. В смысле? Вот это мне надо. Поговорить с квартирмейстером. А вот по карте не показывает. Почему? Сейчас. Вот, да, для себя я принял решение, что лучше всего с Трис. Так. Сирена. Что за новая сирена? Где он это нашел? Сейчас, секундочку. Ладно, я загуглю в другом выпуске. И это... Продолжим позже. И это другое прохождение, походу дела, было. Ладно. Всем спасибо за просмотр. Подписывайтесь, ставьте